Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the channel World of Wrestling, here today to discuss about AEW Rampage, October 15th, 2021. I gots to say, Rampage was a decent show for an hour, plus also the buy-in to the main event with Bryan Danielson versus Suzuki. Superb match. Excellent technician wrestling by both of these fellas. Nothing surprised me in this match by Suzuki, and Bryan Danielson going up against him was superb. Why this wasn't on the TNT portion of Rampage, I have no idea. This does not belong on fucking YouTube. Holy shit, was that a good match. I don't understand why this match did not open the show. I really don't. I don't understand why Bryan Danielson and Suzuki did not open the fucking show to Rampage on TNT tonight. What a missed opportunity that was. But nothing to take away from Matt Sydal and CM Punk opening Rampage here tonight. They did a good job. Very good job. I'm not disappointed with the match itself, but based on the quality of wrestling and what we got from Suzuki and Bryan Danielson, blew whatever CM Punk and Matt Sydal had to offer, man. Because, shit, this was basically a pay-per-view match given on free television, only given on YouTube. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Holy shit. My best friend Matt told me to go ahead and check this match out before doing the review after I finished watching Rampage on TNT. And I don't know what the fuck AEW and Tony Khan was thinking, but this match belonged on the fucking main card of Rampage tonight. But, hey, beggars can't be choosers, but I'll be honest. I was I was very happy to see this match. Bottom line, very happy to see it. Great stuff. Bryan Danielson wins this match in a very close one. Suzuki looked like he had a shot at winning in this, but unfortunately, he lost with the running knee by Bryan Danielson for a 1-2-3. Neither one of these guys could put each other away, and then just Bryan Danielson ran off the ropes, ran directly into Suzuki, and dropped him with a fucking running knee and pinned him 1-2-3. Couldn't ask for anything more in this match. Excellent stuff. Then we had on the main card CM Punk going up against Matt Sydal. Again, I will mention, they did a good job with their match. This was entertaining. It was commercial free all the way from the beginning of the match till the end. So, I mean, it was pretty interesting that they did commercial free with no interruptions whatsoever. This was a good match. I gotta say, it was a good opener. But again, Bryan Danielson and Suzuki would have done a hell of a lot better. Holy shit. I gotta admit though, folks, Danielson is having a lot of great matches on AEW than CM Punk. That's pretty fucking crazy. And CM Punk don't get me wrong, CM Punk isn't having bad matches on this show. He's doing good in his own right on AEW. But Bryan Danielson, folks, he is facing all kinds of dream opponents that nobody figured he would ever face. Ever. He would just retire after WWE and that would be it. And fortunate enough for us, we get to see him have matches with names that we never thought he would ever go up against. And that just blows me away. Kenny Omega, he teamed with Christian Cage and fucking Jurassic Express against the Super Elite. He now faced Suzuki. He's facing Bobby Fish tomorrow night on Dynamite, man. I mean, what can you ask for, man? What can you ask for? I mean, Bobby Fish isn't the greatest opponent of all time, but I think they're going to have a good match. Damn, what the fuck is going on? I'll tell you what, Bryan Danielson having the greatest comeback in his career when it comes to wrestling quality matches. I'll tell you what, I don't know what Adam Page has got, but the way Bryan Danielson looks, he looks like he's a far better person to choose for the World Championship. But then again, he hasn't faced everyone yet, so let's give him some time, and then later on down the road, give him the world title, because he definitely is earning it with each and every match. We weren't getting this shit in fucking WWE at all. I mean, there were some moments in his career where he gave us these kinds of style matches, but let's be real, man. This ain't WWE, man. This is real pro wrestling. This is stuff that people that like wrestling go and flock to, because this is what real wrestling's about. I don't know what the fucking shit on WWE. I mean, I watched a full 3 hours of Raw. I went ahead and skipped through the commercials, of course. But still, I watched Raw. And folks, the only reason why I go ahead and do those videos is because I get subscriptions. I get people interested in the show and into the channel. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to build the channel up. And if that means I got to go ahead and suffer just a little bit just to get some notoriety and be noticed on this channel, I'll do it. Because I love you guys. I love the interaction with you guys. And I have a blast. I think a lot of the people that interact with me have brains. Some of them, I kind of question their intelligence. But hey, what are you going to do? Some people are just fools to the WWE game. That's all it is. And I'm not referring to like WWE 2K. I'm talking about the brainwashing of WWE to the fellow folks that watch the show on a regular basis and actually enjoy it. Now, people that actually watch it and don't enjoy it like myself, unless you have a YouTube channel, why torture yourself? Please, get that needle out of your arm and remove it. It's not good for you. It's bad for your health. I'm here to cure that and make you hate Raw so much that at the point you watch my fucking videos, you're not going to want to watch it anymore because you're sick and tired of killing your brain cells. That's why I'm here. That's why other YouTubers that are bigger than me do what they do on their channel. And I'm here to do the same. So watch, learn, hear from one of the people that have been watching wrestling since he was a kid. I've been watching wrestling since I was 5 years old. And I have learned a lot from the business just from watching it, seeing how they operate and everything else in between. Everything's got a pattern. And if you see the pattern, the style of how they produce their shows, you will see it. And WWE is proven they are shit. Full-blown garbage. AEW is all about sports. They're literally about sports. You want to talk about sports entertainment? AEW is the place to go to. WWE ought to take some fucking notes. But they also aren't ashamed of calling themselves a pro wrestling show, because that's what the fuck they are. They're not football, they're not basketball, they're not baseball, they're not boxing, they're not MMA, they're not any of that stuff. They're about pro wrestling. Yes, it's a fixed show, but at the end of the day, what they do in the middle of that ring could get them killed. And they do it because they enjoy doing it. It's an art form. It's something that they enjoy doing to earn a living. And if you don't enjoy it, there ain't no point in doing it. I mean, the money, you can get money anywhere doing anything. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised there's people making money standing on their fucking heads at this point. The way society is. I don't know. I'm just making shit up as I go along here in this video. Anyway, let's get back to the actual card, because I'm just kind of going off base here. But yeah, CM Punk beat Matt Sydal in a very good matchup to open up the show. We then had the Bunny and Ruby Soho go one-on-one. Ruby Soho won by a roll-up pinfall. But she did it in a different way. It wasn't like a casual roll-up. It was, they were going back and forth. It seemed pretty close. And then she pressed her shoulders very stiff to the ring, the mat. And she really pressed down hard on her arms, her biceps, I believe, or on her actual, like the inner armpit or something like that. And she really pressed down on that portion of her arms, and really held her down tightly to keep her from escaping that pinfall. So if you really pay close attention, it's not one of your typical simple little roll-up pinfalls like WWE does all the time for a finish. She really held down tight on those two shoulders to make sure nothing alters the pinfall to where the Bunny can kick out. So that's what she did in that maneuver, and I thought that was terrific. I thought that was really good stuff. So yes, Ruby Soho won her match, and then the main event, it was Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Jake Hager versus Junior Dos Santos, Ethan Page, and Scorpio Sky. This was a 6-man tag team match. It was okay for what it was. Maybe you could even have said, put Bryan Danielson and Suzuki on the fucking main event of Rampage, but unfortunately, that did not happen. But Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Jake Hager happened to lose this match thanks to Jorge Masvidal, and he kind of broke in the middle of the match while referee was distracted by Paige Vizant. I forgot her name. I remember her. She used to be in UFC. She wasn't all that great either. And she managed to get Jorge Masvidal involved in this match. And Jericho ate the loss. And Ethan Page, Jr. Dos Santos, and Scorpio Sky end up winning this match for the victory. So there was some good action in this as well. Jericho cut a good promo before the match even took place that I enjoyed. And I have to admit, Dan Lambert, man, he is fucking amazing at what he does. This guy is the fucking ultimate prick when it comes to being a heel character on this show. Bottom line, man, it's a lot of fun to listen to that guy talk. I love the fact that he shits on modern day wrestling in the sense that he doesn't like WWE or AEW. He likes the very old school type of mentality of pro wrestling back in the day. And I think that's fucking badass. To throw AEW under the bus to say WWE and AEW are both shit. And that pro wrestling from back in the heydays was when wrestling was actually great. I think that's fucking crazy as hell. But the guy pulls it off like a genius. And what he does for AEW as a heel character is amazing. I absolutely love what he does. I've liked him since day one. The insults he gives to the audience. He literally went out tonight in the middle of Miami, Florida, my hometown, by the way. He went ahead and he talked shit to the Miami crowd for singing Chris Jericho's theme song, which, again, the Judas is like one of the all-time best Fozzy songs ever created by Chris Jericho and his band. I mean, awesome, awesome song. I saw it actually when it first came out, the actual music video and everything, and I thought that was fucking the shit. I watched that music video about 3 or 4 times after I watched it the first time, so a total of 5 times altogether. Music was a great song. Great song by Jericho and his band Fozzy. Bottom line, Dan Lambert was pissed at what was going on with the audience and them singing his song and all that jazz. And he says, you know something? American Top Team comes from Miami. We have brought more champions to this town than any of the sports teams in the world. I think he said something like that. I might be wrong about that, but it's true. I mean, Miami has not had that many great teams in that city to win any major championships of any kind in any sport. I mean, Miami's won 2 Super Bowls, the Dolphins. They haven't won anything since. The Miami Heat, they've won a couple of championships. They won 2 with LeBron James. One with Shaq and Dwayne Wade. So that's like 3. And then they haven't done anything since. So they've won 3 championships total in the NBA. So they've gotten like about 5 titles. And then you talk about the Miami Marlins, and they've won 2 World Series. So that's a total like 7 championships. These guys, man, they got all kinds of fucking champions. I mean, Junior Dos Santos, I believe, is a 2-time world champ. They got a lot of other guys. I think Tito Ortiz came from that training camp. I might be wrong about that. If I am, I apologize. A lot of great names come from American Top Team. Tell you that much. But all that being said, Dan Lambert shit on this Miami crowd, and he says, you know what? You guys can all go to hell, I guess, is what he kind of was saying. But, man, that was just fucking amazing shit that he had to say. Anyway, guys, that was pretty much the overall entire gist of the show. I didn't watch the rest of the buy-in show on YouTube. I just wanted to see that Bryan Danielson versus Suzuki match. The rest of it was just kind of, average Joe, typical stuff. Throw in decent stuff, entertainment, but nothing to, cry home about. So I didn't really want to spend another hour watching AEW content when I got 2.5 hours to cover later on this weekend for SmackDown. Still got a Dynamite episode waiting to be watched on fucking Saturday night at 8 o'clock because good old fucking hockey is taking over TNT. Like, who the fuck really cares about hockey? I mean, I'll probably get shitted on for just saying that. Oh, well. If you guys want to shit on me, go ahead, I guess. Just please don't unsubscribe to the channel. I'm not, I got a difference of opinion here. I've tried to follow hockey, but I just can't. I really can't. So if you are hardcore hockey fans, I apologize to you. I'm not trying to shit on you and what you like. I can't get into it. But anyway, guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I'll definitely get back to you on that, and I thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you have a great night, guys, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow about Dynamite. Sorry I couldn't cover Dynamite on Wednesday, but like I said, hockey was taking over TNT. Anyway, I'll speak to you again tomorrow about Dynamite. Speak to you guys later. Bye.